Kanye West and Donald Trump met today at Trump Tower, and that story is, of course, trending. Of course, Kanye West could pretty much, finish off his fingernails and it would be trending, but because he's with the Kardashians and it just always makes the news. But so does Donald Trump. So he accompanied West down the elevators to the lobby, and this is what the cameras captured.
Mr. Trump, Kanye, what did you guys discuss in your meeting today?
Just friends, and he's a good man. Doing well. Long time. We've been friends for a long time. Life. We discussed it.
Money in 2020. Do you think that's something you still want to do in light of this meeting? Hi, no comment about your meeting with the president-elect. This is the president-elect of the United States. Nothing to say?
I just wanted to take a picture right now.
Do you wish...
And you take care of yourself. I'll see you soon. All right?
Social media all abuzz about what actually happened in that meeting, but maybe our friend in Hollywood has the inside scoop. We call her the Hollywood conservative Amanda Head. Good to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thanks. Now, Amanda, Kanye is said to be a friend of Donald Trump, an old friend of Donald Trump. But do we know what the real agenda was today? Because the President-elect Trump, he doesn't really meet with people for no particular reason.
Yes, and I'm actually breaking this news on your program. Kanye West actually met with him as an alternate for the position of Secretary of Defense in case Congress doesn't grant General Mattis the waiver.
Well, I can see Kanye being a little defensive. Yes. I did hear actually that he was on his way there to New York to look for a psychiatrist, and that somehow he ended up in Donald Trump's office. But yeah, no, that is true. That was actually reported. That was actually reported. They're all like, you didn't hear that? I'm like, yes, I did. But there's a big disruption planned by protesters, as we know, going forward into Inauguration Day. And you and I will both be there. And so we'd kind of like to know what they have planned. But I'm just thinking, Amanda, that if someone like Kanye West would perform at the inauguration, I mean, what are the protesters going to do? They're going to be standing out there, F Trump, but is that Kanye?
And then singing along with Kanye.
Yeah, because they kind of can't resist a Kardashian moment, right?
Fair, a lot of Kanye's lyrics include the F word, so they'll be screaming half of their phrase anyway, even if they're singing along with Kanye.
That's exactly right. So do we know anything regarding what we think they were really actually meeting about? Do we think it was just friendship, literally?
Kanye claims that it was in regards to violence in his hometown of Chicago. As you know, he's from Chicago. Apparently, they talked about bullying. I'm sure Kanye, as you and I both have been the subject of cyberbullying. So that was a lot of it. But also, violence in Chicago. I just jotted down some stats. As of August, 2,818 shootings, 459 homicides, an average of 82 shootings a week. And by the way, only 28% of those homicides had a corresponding prosecution. Great job, Rahm Emanuel.
Yeah.
So I think that probably had a lot to do with it, because Kanye, for all of his crazy antics, and I also want to point out the fact that this is like supreme Kanye West. Ever since the beginning of his career, when Gold Digger came out, he's known for ranting, whether it's on social media or for interviews or on stage in an awards show. He's known for ranting, and it's only when he started expressing his support for Donald Trump that they actually 51-50'd him and threw him in the loony bin. So they, obviously don't agree with him and just want to shut him up. But I think that he might have had some really plausible reasons for being there. He does care about his hometown of Chicago. I believe his mother still lives there. So he has a very heart-to-heart connection with Trump in regards to inner city violence.
Yeah, it sounds like he does. Well, it'd just be interesting to see he and Dr. Ben Carson in a room. I keep picturing that. I don't know who's going to be more out of their element, Amanda, Dr. Carson or Kanye. I'm not sure who would be more uncomfortable in that meeting, but it was sure.
I feel like poor Ben Carson would. He just seems like such a nice, normal guy, and being in the room, I'm kind of an eccentric, outgoing, loudmouth personality, but even me in a room with Kanye West, I would be like, I don't know if I should really even say anything here, because I feel like he's going to steal the mic and steal my award. That's what he does.
Yeah.